Marriage is supposed to be a celebration, white dress, smiles, family. But one side of this debate dropped a bomb.
There's a reason why men dress in black for their wedding. It's a funeral.
The argument? That marriage marks the symbolic death of male freedom. That men are conditioned to sacrifice socially, biologically, historically. While women celebrate, men give something up.
With men, it's not hundreds of years, it's thousands of years of conditioning. It's society pushing them to go to wars, to sacrifice for women and children first. Even though we are the most equal that we were in the history of mankind and women have all the rights that men have, men are still conditioned to open doors, to take jackets and put it on the woman, to ride on the side of the road, to die for their woman and all that.
So is marriage mutual commitment or male obligation? That's where the clash begins.
There's some woman that violates us to the maximum and the door was still open for them because we don't treat women like we treat men. That's the reality, Jazz. We give more benevolence to women and to their misbehaviors than we actually give to men because there's a level of aggression that is kind of different. So
should I thank them for wanting to f me? Last week on Ladies First.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I just in any situation, I don't think it's wrong to choose yourself if it came down to it, because it's like a biological instinct. And I don't think that love should require, like, you know, what do they call it? Like being a martyr. I don't think it requires martyrdom. In any case, like the goal is for both of us to live and survive. That's all I just wanted to say. Yes. If my partner chose themselves and it was a hoax, I wouldn't be mad at them because it would just be like, I understood why you felt pressured to do that. So I just want
to do you understand the pressures that men face when it comes to relationships? Like you say, relationships are not martyrdom. Yes, they are. For the man,
question.
For the man, absolutely. Like, let me just say this, and then you got it right. I keep saying this joke and tease this joke. There's a reason why men dress in black for their wedding. It's a funeral. Mm-hmm. For him, for the man, is a funeral. Everybody dressed in white, and then the groom is dressed in black, and you see the friends doing jokes, and the bachelor party is the man in a casket or the man pulling him from the woman. You never see the way around, because the woman expects to keep be able in some sort of way to keep doing what she was doing, actually to do it more, while the man is expected to leave everything he was doing before. I don't know if you play basketball. I don't know if you ride motorcycles. I don't know if you go to the bar every Friday. The man is expected to die on that day of the wedding to become something that is suitable to the woman in front of him. So, yes, you might not need to leave the last seat on the Titanic and sink, but the wedding day is the day of the sacrifice,
and to add
for the man.
To add, Jazz, we keep asking the ladies, and not just particular ladies on here, why a man should marry you, and they always go, "You don't have to marry me." They can never tell us why a man should marry them. So, for men and women in society, what we do is obligation. It's obligated, especially if you're going to have a woman and a wife and a family. Everything that y'all do is optional, but what makes a phenomenal woman and a great woman in a relationship or as a wife is the woman who picks obligation over option. Like most men, we're obligated. You have the option.
I think when two people choose to enter a relationship, yes, you have obligations. Both of you have obligations to make sure that relationship is healthy for your person and for yourself. But no one's forcing men to, or obligating men to get a woman and to do anything. If you don't feel like you want to obligate yourself to another human being, that's your choice. And the same thing for you like, think you have to.
Yes, if me and you were together, and I decided I didn't want to be with you anymore, I would get shamed for breaking up a relationship with a good woman. Who's going to shame you? And if society would shame me. Society would shame me. And other men. No, it's not. No, y'all say so what? But we're shamed every single day for not being our. So hold on, Jazz. Literally, you talk about the patriarchy, right? and you shame the patriarchy because how oppressive the patriarchy can be, how much the people don't be responsible in the patriarchy, how men don't be good leaders, how men are not being responsible. We are by society expected to be good men all the time. Women have no responsibilities in today's society. You get to do what you want.
You don't think women are expected to take care of their kids?
No, not today. You can delete your kid. So there's 73 million abortions every year by women. You can delete a kid, and I that's okay if you say, "Oh my God," but women can put their kids up for adoption. There was literally a host show Fatty was going to do with a certain woman named Nepal, and not her. Other women were calling a woman who give up her kids for adoption a hero. Where if a man gave up his kids, he'd be called a deadbeat. So again, whatever y'all decide to do in general, Jazz, and you may not agree with it, and I respect your opinion as well too. Like if you look at it the wrong way, like as you should, you look, that's not right. But majority of what
y'all just notice how dismissive Jazz is. Okay, and I mean, but once again, it's just so funny that these women still expect you to put your life on the line for these people. Ridiculous. Women are always praised by other women to leave their marriages, leave a healthy family. But yet this is the same argument that your woman will always use. Y'all men always leave the family, yada, yada, yada. But yet y'all guys just look at this one video alone and just look at the comments.
Horrible, like their ex-husbands are, their baby dads are, just like ruining their life and just, you know, making their life so difficult. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so horrible what those women are going through. And now I'm one of them. I filed for divorce 2 months ago. I've been trying to look for an apartment. And the places that I'm looking at, I need to make 3 times the rent to be able to rent them. And unfortunately, with my job, I'm a CNA. I don't make 3 times the rent. So I need a child support order to be able to add to my income so I can meet the requirement. And I've been trying to get into some sort of settlement with my soon-to-be ex-husband on that. And basically, he is blackmailing me, I guess. He wants me to sign away all rights I have to his military retirement. He is in the Army. He has been in for 18 years. He'll be retiring in 2 years. And I've been married to him the entire time. So the retirement's a marital asset. So I am entitled to part of it. We've been going back and forth and fighting about it, and I just can't take it anymore. I just want to leave. I just want to move out, and I just want to start my life over. So I offer to sign away my right to the military retirement in return for spousal support and the entirety of the savings account that we have.
Huh?
I mean, do y'all not see women sitting over here encouraging the woman to try to take this man for everything he has damn near? Come on, bro. Men will always be held accountable. And the bros will tell you, hey, bro, like, dog, you just let that go. And just to keep it a bean, is going to be a strong possibility that there might be one of your homeboys who is going to try that girl right after you. And they're going to try to be with her, and guess what? Friendship is gone because you gave up somebody that was good, right? I mean, that's just a fact. But let's continue.
Happening with society and women would call this woman a hero or support a woman who wants to not only delete her kid or give him away. Where
okay,
if we
are we talking about you first, you went from leaving a relationship. Now you're talking about unaliving kids. I thought we was talking about just leaving a relationship because you were saying if you left a good woman, society's going to shame you. So what does that mean? So if she's a good woman, one, why are you leaving her? And then two, if wait a minute, just hear me out because it's a little all over the place. If my thing is this. A woman, whether a woman or a man gets shamed for leaving what other people perceive as a good man or a woman, that's that's their business. If you feel like that good woman is not compatible with you and somebody shames you for it, so what? That still doesn't stop you from finding what you deserve, because just because a person is good doesn't mean that they're good for you in a relationship. So it doesn't make you a bad person for being wise enough to say, you know what, you're a good person, I'm a good person, but maybe we're just not compatible. So maybe we need to break up. If society, who will shame you for that? That's being a responsible adult. Because I would argue, why would you stay in a relationship with somebody that you know doesn't value you, that you know isn't respecting you, you don't feel honored, you don't feel loved? Why are you choosing to stay there? And let's not talk about kids. You have the freedom to choose where you want to be and who you give your love to. And if your love is not being reciprocated on the scale that you're giving it, then why would you stay with that person?
And you're absolutely right. If women were really actually objective and life wasn't subjective for y'all live in fantasy land. Like your life is the never ending story. Like whatever what we live, like the world has to live through your eyes and through your perspectives. If women actually thought like this, they would be shaming other women in the way they behave in society and the way they behave in their families. In reality, when women make bad mistakes or they make certain decisions that they feel like is right for them, you're going to advocate for self-love and happiness, and you're going to tell that woman to, like Fatty said, to do what's in her best interest. Well, we're told to do what's in the best interest of all of us. If your woman is acting up in your relationship, if your woman having mood swings, if she's having postpartum, if she's having depression, if she's broken, you're supposed to hold her through that no matter what. If the man is going through that, that is a toxic man that you need to leave immediately, and you need to get away from this person. We do not have the same obligations to each other. We don't have the same responsibilities, and you have the option to live in that fantasy land. We don't have that option to live in that fantasy land, Jazz, respectfully. That's not the real world. The real world is I'm supposed to, even if you're not my woman right now, if something was happening to you, I'm supposed to do something about it. Something
that doesn't happen in the real world.
It definitely is. If we are walking outside in the bar, all of us, and some guys try to mess with y'all, me, fake Ali, and real Ali have to do something. There's
Lots
no
of people
option.
just walk by.
There's no one second, please. There's no option in that conversation where all of us, because we run faster than y'all, we leave and y'all just stay there to fend for yourselves.
Lots of people do that.
And
it's very common. And
what we're trying to do is we want y'all to be consistent, right? Because Ali made the good point about Jazz. Jazz keeps talking about the patriarchy. Nobody's making y'all do that.
Patriarchy.
No, she never even said.
Please,
I never said anything about
Ghosty. We didn't meet each other today. Okay. We didn't meet each other today. We already have some points of reference between each other, right? And for example,
patriarchy tells y'all to die for women.
Let me
y'all don't have to.
No.
Hey Ali, listen. Here's a video for you, bro. I'm gonna put this video out here for you guys to help prove your point and destroy her point.
New at 5:30, we now have security camera footage that shows the moments leading up to a deadly shooting at a Decatur gas station.
11 Alive's Karis Belger breaks down what we know so far.
One of the clerks who works at this gas station on Candler Road tells me the victim was just trying to break up a fight when someone pulled out a gun and shot him. A clerk at the gas station says this security footage shows the man who was killed when he tried to stop a fight. You see the victim approach a car parked at a gas pump. Police say inside a man and a woman were fighting. At one point, the man appears to start yelling and pointing at the car, and police say he tried to intervene when the man inside the car pulled out a gun and shot him before driving off. This store clerk says customers then came into the store screaming.
They're scared, they're running to the store, they ask me, hey, call the police, call the police.
It's the third shooting at a Metro Atlanta gas station this week. Investigators again are still trying to track down a shooter in this case. Anyone with any information is asked to contact the DeKalb County Police Department. In Decatur, I'm Karis Belger, 11 Alive News.
I just did a video on that, guys. I just did a video. This is back to back, but we are seeing how disingenuous a lot of you women are. But let's continue.
Yes, but that's not the point, right, Jess? So, for example, when Anthony's talking about white people and black people, you always come around and you say black people are not like these, just out of let me just finish. I got you. Let me just. Black people didn't become what they are right now out of thin air. There's hundreds of years of oppression, systematic racism, circumstances that put a bubble of the population in the circumstances that they have now. Colonialism, slavery, all these things, Jim Crow, redlining, gerrymandering. There's a bunch of things that put black people in this position where a lot of them, they might have a appearance of choice, but they don't have kind of a choice because they were born in a place where they're crabs in the bucket, right? With men, it's not hundreds of years, it's thousands of years of conditioning. It's society pushing them to go to wars, to sacrifice for women and children first. So you become so conditioned to those things that now in 2026, even though we are the most equal that we were in the history of mankind and women have all the rights that men have, men are still conditioned to open doors, to take jackets and put it on the woman, to ride on the side of the road, to die for their woman and all that. So what we're saying is you can't acknowledge why black people are the way they are because of hundreds of years of conditioning, but then dismiss what men are for thousands and thousands and thousands of years of conditioning. We have to tell the story to the fullest to understand why Fatty, Ali, and Fake Ali would, even though we might not be, y'all might be not our woman, we feel the obligation to save you if somebody grabs your ass or something like that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you're saying, but what I would say, and I appreciate that, but I would say that's Fatty, that's Ali, and that's King Ali, because not every man is using that instinct to save a woman when he sees her in danger. We know this to be actually factually true. Men in men, just here. Can I finish?
No, I'm here. You got it. Ali, Ali, what is this jersey, Ali? $10. Fake Ali.
I know it, bro. Michael Jordan.
That's crazy. Go ahead, Jess. I'm sorry, Jess. We have a little bet between. I give him $10 every time he figures out my jersey. He only got one. That's crazy, Ali. Jesus Christ. Paris Saint-Germain. We try again next time. Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah. You know what? I forgot what I was going to say.
I'll say this, Jess. You know the best way of me getting a swooping, Jess? Best way for me getting a swooping. Let me try to put my hands on you in front of a barbershop. Me as a man, let me try to put my hands on you in front of a barbershop, and you will see the amount of punches and kicks I'm going to get from everybody that is inside of that barbershop that are going to come outside. They're going to try to tell me to stop. And if I don't stop, they will meet me with a level of aggressiveness they will never put on a woman. Is that fair?
I think that's fair to assume with good intentions of other people.
No, Jazz. You probably see this all the time. You are a person that is outside, right?
No, that's
you don't see men take
time.
Jazz.
I have literally seen women be in danger, and with men and women around, and the first people that's coming to save that girl are women. And then I'm telling you my experience.
So what is a white knight and a simp?
No, what I'm telling you is this. There are some men out here that protect others, but I have heard men in this space specifically that say, I'm not protecting no man, no woman that's not mine. I'm not protecting no woman that I ain't getting nothing
from.
Cap. I hear that's not cap.
People mind their business. I've seen this multiple times too. I've experienced it. People just they're on their way to work. They're not stopping. They just move on.
So let's do this, right? First of all, do y'all believe the man that says, I will never date a baby mama? I only date single woman with no kids. Do y'all believe it? They say this, and then most of these guys are literally dating women with kids. They're lying. Let's do this, please. Iris, Fatty. Me and Jez have almost the same complexion, right?
What? Well, you know you like.
I'm tired of you, man.
See, looking fantastic.
He keeps saying that I'm light skinned.
Look at him.
Fatty light skin. He keep thinking.
I'm not lying. I've heard men say that. No, I don't think Fatty's light.
No, I'm not. I'm caramel.
Yeah, I think you're like
caramel.
Me, Jet. No, I think Chris is a little bit.
He one shade from me.
Shut up.
No,
Real Ali, fake Ali, and Deb are light skinned.
Look, it's Ali.
Ghosty is Ghosty, and we are caramel. Okay. So let's do this. The skin complexion is the same. Let's assume that I have long sleeves and gloves, so nobody see my tattoos, right? If I am stuck in the side of the road, let's make it an extreme weather, either very cold or very hot. Who gets more cars to stop? For every car that stops for me, how many cars stop for Jess? 10, 20, 30? Right? How much time? Like, if you were a betting man, you had to bet a betting man and betting woman, and y'all had to bet your house and everything you own. That who going to get the first stop? Fatty saying, "Hey, help! It's so hot in Phoenix, Arizona. Help!" Or Jess just standing there. Jess doesn't even have to ask. Jess is just standing there with her arms crossed, like piece of shit. I hate this car. Who is getting help first? Me asking for help, or Jess just sitting there looking like a damsel in distress? Who gets?
I'm very flattered that you would think that. I guess because of how I look. That
no. You are a woman. You are a woman.
I have seen women be left for dead.
So you no, Jess.
So here's what I'm saying, Fatty. I hear what you're saying. And there are some men out here who will come to a woman's defense. But I have seen in real life, in real time, women being violated by another man while other men sat and watched.
Can you answer my?
I want to.
Or recorded it.
I've had
there was literally a case of.
Liar.
Before y'all move the conversation, I want y'all to answer the question, and then King Ali can ask his question. Jazz, who gets help first, Jazz or Fatty?
Are we taking turns?
I want Jazz to go first, and then the bottom row. Who gets help first, Jazz?
I think it depends on the character of the person.
Jazz, nobody knows the character. He's just on the road waiting for help. No, Jazz. Isa, Jazz.
Okay, so maybe a woman. Maybe a woman.
There's 1,000 cares passing. There's good woman, bad woman, woman that are in rush for work. Like there's a lot of people passing. It is Fatty on one side and Jazz on the other. Same amount of cars. More likely
not, if somebody see a woman on the street looking like she needs help, whether it's a woman or a man, they're going to more likely get the woman before they rescue the man. For sure.
Okay, we got that out of the way. Okay, Ghosty, who's more probable to get help first?
What their intentions are.
I agree.
You see. What about you?
I think there's two factors to this. I agree it's probably Jazz, but I do think a woman's attraction does play a part in if somebody is more likely to stop. Also, women are less likely to stop for a man because it could be a trap or something dangerous or something like that. So there's that element too.
It could be a trap for me too.
Yeah,
right. It could, but like,
but there's the
statistically,
thing.
it's more likely going to be a man.
I could say ghosting. No. Statistically, men are more in danger around other men, not women. But let's take that out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's Jazz, if he's Deb, if he's Chris, if he's Ghosty, not only y'all going to get help first, I guarantee you, the man that is going to help you change the tire on the road. The person that's going to help you change the tire on the road is probably a man. It's not a woman. It's very rare that woman just stop in the middle of traffic and says, "Girl, I got you. Let me roll my sleeves. I got you, baby." Both of if she stops, is to call what you guys call it in the United States, the service,
the cops,
911.
No, the service, AAA. She stops to say, "You have a phone? You good? This is the number for AAA. You got it. I'll see you later." Right? The man is actually going to stop. If he has the tools to change the thing, he probably change it. Do y'all disagree with what I said?
No,
go ahead.
No, she's definitely going to get the first one.
Be more likely for a man to stop, but there are lots of women who will stop to help.
No, but it's a minority.
That's a very small amount.
It's a minority. It's like me saying.
It's also the minority of men as well. Most people in general just pass by.
It's like me saying this, right? If I were to move tomorrow, what is the probability of man doing the moving or woman doing the movie? And you are going to say, I know women that did the movie by themselves. But for the most part, women are more the ones that when things are in place, they put it on the house. But men are the ones...
men are stronger. I mean, moving has a physical element to it. I wouldn't compare moving with this.
Absolutely. But with today's tools, you have a bunch of things, little wheels. You have little things that actually can help you move. Because I built the studio and I using that. I never move so easily. Even women could do that now. Right? Might not like the big things. But for the most part, you can get... tools that actually can make you maneuver and put things in that. You have elevators, you have the small wheels by myself multiple times. Right?
Yes.
But that's the thing. If you had to move tomorrow, or Jazz, or Deb, or Chris, you're probably going to call a man, not calling a woman. Because that's usually what we do as a job. Is let me find the man so I can get this done as fast as possible so we can move along. I want to know what is King Ali TV since the ladies are lying. And not ladies, just Jazz and Ghosty. Lie? No, he's not lying. He's not lying.
Liar.
It's not lying, but
how we know y'all ain't lying? Because y'all have no actual.
No, I wanted to address what you were saying.
Because I already did it.
To back up what you're claiming right now. These are all just
I don't have
perspectives and your biases and what you've been conditioned to believe that are making your claim.
Hey Jess, let me say this before Ali goes. Do you know? Hey Jess, do you remember the Aurora shooting?
The Aurora shooting.
Yes, there was a shooting on Batman premiere like 10 years ago, where somebody got inside of a movie theater and he started shooting everybody. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
They found 6 men in a cover position, like a fetus position, in front of their woman.
Okay.
Right? So in a situation of distress where people couldn't react, they found a bunch of men trying to shield their woman from the shots.
Okay.
This is what happens in most situations of distress. Either be war, either be a ship sinking, either be a fire, either be a flooding. If I have to save people, I'll save the kids and the woman and then the man.
You said something very specific, though. It was their woman. It was that man and their woman. If it was just a single woman in that theater and a single man in that theater, do you think he's going to look for a woman to save before he tries to save himself?
On that situation in particular, I don't think we have the wherewithal to do it. But in other situations that usually happen
when you're in a relationship, yeah.
Sure, but
I'm not even shaming these men,
right?
Like neither of us are saying like
no. Oh, okay, no. Hey, Ghosty, you come from Valhalla, right? Do you know how many men crash out for you on the internet?
Jazz suck at debating so bad that she always has to use the extreme. She always has to use the extreme. And let's just keep it a bean. Why is it why as a man are we seeing black women act the way they act towards black men, and see the way women in general act towards your men? Why should we want to go out of our way to go protect you? Why should we want to go out of our way to go ahead and put our life on the line for you? We just saw the video of a guy who sat here and tried to go help this woman out in the car, getting over here smacked up by her boyfriend. And guess what happened to the dude? The dude got laid down like a mattress. And what did the girl do? The girl didn't get out the car and try to call the cops or nothing. She hopped and she stayed in the car with the dude and they drove off. People, why would a man want to put his life on the line for that? Why would a man want to put his life on the line for somebody like Jazz? You sit over here, you save this woman, you end up dying. She's just going to jump on the internet just to say, hey, well, listen, y'all men are still trash, but hey, guess what? That man was a good one. She could have 1,000 guys do the exact same thing. Guess what? It still won't change her damn argument. She will still say, well, those 1,000 guys are good. Majority of your men are still bad. Why waste your time saving a woman when it's a possibility that she don't even like you anyway, that she's going to talk trash about you anyway? She only going to talk good about you because you did something for her. Once again, Jazz just shows that she dislikes men. But hey, guys, listen, because they want to continue to be disingenuous. Once again, I just did it for Might Be Risky's channel, but here's another video where they did a social experiment. All Fatty had to do was just pull up videos of a social experiment where you'll see how society reacts to a woman putting hands on a man and a man putting hands on a woman. Once again, guys, why? Like why continue to be disingenuous? And then we're going back to Jazz. Why would we want to sit here and help out women, help out black women who sit here and trash men every single day? But see, what's so funny, guys? Here's the funniest thing about this, bro. I'm gonna destroy it with this one, right? We have Rhoda Osmond. She is one of the main reasons as to why a lot of your brothers say, man, F these women, right? Why in the world we want to put our lives on the line when this is how black women perceive it?
We begin with some late breaking news. Fox 26's Sherman DeSalle joining us live from the newsroom now with what's going on here. Sherman.
Yeah, so there's a few top stories that we're looking at. GoFundMe schemers found guilty tonight. Car crashes into a vet clinic in Montgomery County and fire scorches land in Galveston Island. That's some of the top stories tonight. Let's start with the GoFundMe scheme story. Remember Rhoda Osmond? We talked about her a few times for the last couple of years. In 2023, she was known as the Brick Lady online. She made claims that a man threw a brick at her head outside of a bar in West Houston because she didn't give him her phone number. Well, she went on to collect $42,000 through a GoFundMe campaign she started after that. Well, a Harris County jury found her guilty of theft. She has to spend 90 days in jail, 10 years probation. She has to pay restitution, 10 years of no social media, which is big for her brand.
Y'all remember seeing the comments of the sisters just destroying black men. I'm talking about dogging black men. I'm gonna see if I can put the comments up here, but straight dogging black men. And guess what? We had to eat it. But fast forward, guess what happens, right? We end up finding out that this woman lied. A lot of your black women didn't come back and apologize. Shade Room didn't sit over here and make a post saying, making an apology on the behalf of black women. They didn't do that. This woman just sat here and lied. So now it's just like, can you even believe the real victims? This is an argument that some of your feminists will say, probably to some of these guys who want to mess around and argue certain arguments. Right, but let's just keep it a bean. If this is the case, if these women are so pro-woman and this, that, and the third, and if these women are so pro-women, if these women are all about equality, then people, can y'all please tell me why Jazz did not address Rhoda Osmond in this video?
You're wondering if I have to answer the
Hold
question.
on, y'all.
Can I say something and leave? Because I'm gonna leave.
Don't
leave,
bro.
We about the hot shit.
I'm gonna leave
I'm
because
not about to sit up here.
Give me a second. We got a whole night.
Anton, first of all,
Hold on,
thank you
babe.
for the
Hold
invitation.
on. Let me set the rules.
No, I don't want to be muted. I'm just gonna.
No, you can't fucking come up here. No. This is how we gonna do it. Either you gonna be cordial and you gonna participate the whole night, or you can't come up here and get your shit off and leave. Either you gonna give grace and be able to have a conversation with everybody and not run off as a victim and think you gonna get your shit off and leave, or you can just leave right now. Because everybody got to get into this, and we're going to have a conducive conversation. We're going to go over multiple different subjects, and you not going to be the highlight. You not going to be the victim, and we not going to bring up your situation no more. If you want to stick around and chill, then that's cool. You're going to wait your turn like everybody else. We're going to have a great conversation, or you can leave right now. But I'm not about to let you come up here, get your shit off, and leave. You can unmute.
Have some respect. Are you leaving, bro? Are you leaving? Because we're going to you're muted.
You muted. You got to unmute yourself.
You got to unmute.
I mean, guys, to me, it looks like Jazz didn't have any issues with Rhoda Osmond, but we saw the destruction that Rhoda Osmond created, right? The rift that Rhoda Osmond created in the black community. And Jazz claims to be pro-black. She claims to say, hey, well, we all should love each other and we should treat each other this way and this way. But she had an opportunity to hold that sister accountable, and she did not do it. Anton jumped in. 2K jumped in. I mean, 2K, he's the one who started it all. But where was Jazz at? Jazz was over here telling sis, just relax. Relax. Jazz, you are a damn hypocrite, bro. You are a fucking hypocrite. You're not for the black community. You're only for black women and yourself. But yet you want to sit here and virtue signal and try to make it seem as if, oh man, these men are this. I just showed y'all a video of a man who put his life on the line for a woman. Right. I just showed y'all videos of what a social experiment is like when it comes down to, to DV, when it comes down to women and men. Like, what are we talking about? But yet these women want to be disingenuous every single day. And it's sick because these are the type of people we have in our community. These are the type of sisters that claim to be good, that says, hey, well, I want to do some work in the community. Hey, I care about all of us. But she don't care about all of us. She only care about a certain group. And as long as they have a split between their legs, that's all that really matters to her, right? Because we saw how Melanin checked her ass, and she wasn't trying to give that same energy back to her.
On the internet, men that never know you, never smell your pennies, crash out, go out of their way. Why you talking with her like that, fatty? Why? Hey, Jazz, how many messages you get on the back every time me and you fight? I can't believe Anton Daniels talk to you like that, and fatty.
Most
you
men
got
are
it, Jazz.
extremely rude to me on the internet.
It's not rude.
No.
There's a bunch of white knights. Y'all know it.
No, there's literally not.
There's not.
Let me speak on this because I have.
Y'all
look at the comments.
Listen, no, this is my right hand to God. Daddy, and I don't play. All right. The majority, I would probably say 90%, 85, 90% of the messages that I receive from men in my back channel are harassing me, berating me, wishing death on me, calling me names, saying that I'll never be married, saying that I'm masculine, saying that I'm saying anything you get, calling me stupid. So no, now you will get the minority, like me and Ghosty said, the minority of men that will say, hey, Jazz, I'll fuck with you. Don't let them get you down. You may get some of those sometimes, but the majority, all you got to do is look at videos of your comment section and see how bad they talk about women at large. And then the women, and then the men that come out and defend us, y'all be, oh, put your cape on. You're a simp. She ain't gonna give you no pussy. Y'all like to do. I'm not saying y'all, but a lot of y'all audience members in this space, they like doing this to women. They love the idea of putting women in their place, and because they can't have full access, they go in the DMs and get to harassing.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Jess, the comment section is a made-up world. Okay. You know why it's a made-up world? If everybody saw each other in person 2 hours in the meeting, everybody will be breakdancing and doing the Macarena and eating from the same plate and drinking like crazy. This is what the reality is, Jess. Most of the men that arrest you and say that you are insufferable will eat your ass if they had the opportunity. There's a reality. It is what it is. And even if they let me finish. And even if they wouldn't have sexual attention from you, they will position themselves in a situation where they would not be harmful to you. Matter of fact, they will be very, very, very benevolent. Because I will tell you this, Jess. There's a lot of men that violate us to the maximum and he never got the chance to get back. There's some woman that violates us to the maximum and the door was still open for them because we don't treat women like we treat men. That's the reality, Jess. We give more benevolence to women and to their misbehaviors than we actually give to men because there's a level of aggression that is kind of different. So
should I thank them for wanting to fuck me?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
It's not a compliment.
Hey, friend,
oh, they may be mean to you and disrespect
I
you.
will say this, right?
That doesn't make it better. That makes it worse, actually.
No.
It kind of does.
Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. Nobody in this space has more fans, female friends than me. Okay, nobody. I'm the most handsome person. Woman can even compare with me. Oh God. So if I know, once again, like this woman tried to fuck me and tried to they try to talk with Fatty, but I don't have to comply. If they are nice to me, they are nice to me. It is what it is. As the most handsome person probably on the internet. The reality, once again, is that y'all know that y'all have this power. Just because you have a vagina in the middle of your legs, men are going to be more friendly with you and respectfully might even jump other men that are trying to jump you just to get access to you because this is what we be conditioned to do. That's so the thing is not the reason.
And two other hoes.
No, Fatty.
Sure.
Can you? Hey, Fatty. This how y'all. Hey, Dad. This how you.
Real quick, and I'm gonna go. I want you to be nice to me because you look at me as a human being and you think I deserve respect, not because I have a vagina between my legs and you think one day you might get it. That means you're really not looking at me as a human being. You're looking at me as an object to potentially use one day.
No.
If that's how you comment, then don't come at all. Y'all got it.
Damn. And y'all say that in projection, you supposed to be used just like we supposed to be used. You just don't like a man to ask for something or benefit from something. Y'all always say that, like all y'all want is sex, but then you can turn back around and say, oh, you left a guy because the sex wasn't good. Like whatever you say to benefit you, you'll contradict yourself in another sentence. But the reality is you're supposed to get used like I'm supposed to get used, or we're useless. I'm supposed to get something from you. You're supposed to get something from me. Y'all keep going to that. What am I actually supposed to get from you? A nice, good human being who's inspirational and motivating, and she's just a woman. Like I should just accept you as you are, but then you tell me not to accept you just as you are.
And Fekali and Jez and Ghosty are talking like they are bad bitch. Imagine me pulling up and saying they only treat me like this because I have a 12-incher. Oh my God! So I have to treat you right.
Fatty, you brought it up.
No.
You brought this up.
Don't be screaming at me,
you said
Ghosty.
people are in the comment section white knighting, and we're like, no, most people are actually attacking us and personally and blah 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 blah. And then you said, oh, well, even if they are attacking you, they'll still be nice to you because they want to use you and get something from you. We're not talking about relationships right now.
I will say this for the cause. This is Ferry. This is on nobody on this organization. Go to Six the Goddess in the Nika Marie comment section. Okay?
Yeah.
Go to where?
Just go ahead. Hey, you can do not Pearl because she's challenged.
Looks like Larry Bird.
Yeah, but go to any woman content creator that's
moderately attractive.
That's mildly attractive, and see, like, hey, I see Deb IG. That's not my IG.
Are you talking about conservative women? Conservative women have a lot of simps in their comments.
My IG is crickets. Hey, Krish is married. She posted the song of her, very classy and all that. I don't get the type of attention. I don't. Hey, and I guarantee you, most men don't, because once again, you being a woman, you are going to get a bunch of attention from other women, because y'all, for whatever reason, like to be, oh, go queen, respect that, love it, and you're going to
support women. Men should support men.
No, y'all don't support each other, because the WNBA will be thriving if y'all support each other. So what I'm saying is that when we are
is it the WNBA the only way we show more support for each other?
Captain Marvel. Let's go with Captain Marvel and the Woman King. Okay, let's go with that.
But you clearly don't, because again,
you support each other being strippers. You support each other being thoughts. You support each other breaking each other homes. You support each other being OnlyFans. Most of y'all supporting each other is not doing nothing good for y'all or benefiting you. And at the end of the day, you support each other trying to be optional men, but at the end of the day, won't be women, because y'all brag about having a car, brag about having a house, brag about having money, but then y'all won't be women. So y'all want to be optional men who don't want to be women at the same time as well.
It's just so funny that you would have women like Jazz and Ghosty that will say, we don't need men. We don't need men to survive. We don't need men for this. We don't need men for that. But yet here we are having a whole lot of conversation about what? Men protecting who? Women. But yet Jazz will sit here and make it seem as if, hey, well, listen, we are some strong boss babe women that don't need men and this, that, and the third. With the power that was granted to us by men, we don't need you guys. But yet here you are crying and complaining about how y'all are just some innocent women who just can't defend themselves. Some independent boss babe, innocent, victimized women. It just does not make any sense to me. But once again, Jazz wants to virtue signal and play victim. But I mean, once again, you literally had the opportunity to hold Rhoda Osmond accountable for the destruction she created amongst the black men and black women. And here you are. Just, well, no men are this. No men don't ever want to protect me. Y'all, and what was the biggest thing with that situation? Black men don't protect black women. But yet, Jazz, you had an opportunity to protect a black man. You had an opportunity to help clear black men's names, but you didn't do it because what? You're a hypocrite. You only lean one way. And this is why we say, ma'am, you argue in bad faith. And people see, here's the issue. She then tries to sit here and say, well, y'all, look at all of the people in the comments. Look at what they say to me and look at this. But Jazz, we literally just saw how you act as a person. We saw how disingenuous you are. We saw how dishonest you are. We saw how hypocritical you are. We saw how you only lean one way. So, yes, the hate that you get is warranted. Facts. The hate that you get is warranted. So, look, guys, y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.